Arbitrum is a big deal. It's a cryptocurrency protocol, and yet so many people are sleeping on it. This cryptocurrency blockchain doesn't have a token yet, and that is one of the reasons why I'm most intrigued with it. It's so cheap, it's so fast, it's like what you want with a blockchain, at least at the surface. My name's Vosk, full-time crypto DJ. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna take a closer look at Arbitrum, and we're not just looking at airdrops and hunting the RB's airdrop. No. We're really just looking at the value here, the protocols involved, and above all, I'm just trying to position myself for success with this chain and the protocols on it. Look at this data. Let's look at TVL. It's total value locked, right? So that's basically like how much money are in these ecosystems. Ethereum commands 60% of all of the TVL, technically 59. That's a massive market share. Most of this pie is blue, kind of like a blueberry. But there's a couple other protocols. I don't like Tron, and most people don't like Tron. You can go check out Tron if you want. It's just, I'll leave it at that for today. Then there's BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, or the BNB Smart Chain. They kind of rebranded it to 10%. It's a significant market share, and I've spent a lot of time in the BSC ecosystem. I like it, I enjoy it, and it's been a better experience than Ethereum as far as transaction speed and transaction costs. But it's also less trafficked. That's not what we're focusing on here, though. We're focusing on Arbitrum, and we look at the TVL. They have about 4%. Small in the grand scheme, but the fourth largest, even above Polygon Matic, as well as Optimism and Avalanche. Polygon to Avalanche, and I said that's not really a clear way. Polygon, Optimism, and Avalanche all command about 2%. Looking at market caps, can only tell you so much. And looking at BNB is even more difficult because there's the whole Binance exchange association, integration, utilization of this token. So it's not really an apples to apples comparison. But Polygon Matic is just a cryptocurrency protocol. It's a layer 2 solution. It really was born out of Ethereum being just an awful blockchain to use because it's slow and expensive, because it's highly used, because everything's really built on Ethereum, this smart contract, supercomputer, crypto thing, right? So right now, Matic's at a market cap of about $9 billion, do a whole lot of trading volume. And it's the 9th biggest cryptocurrency by coin market cap. And it's not like it's up a bunch recently. I mean, it's down 16% just in the last month. Then we look at Optimism, the OP token, $2.21 a coin, 62 out of all cryptocurrencies ranked by coin market cap, sitting at $700 million, about a billy, right? Round up, good. Well, really, it's a significant round up, but that's the point. Significant trading volume there as well. Born out of a cryptocurrency airdrop, cool, exciting, and relatively decentralized compared to many other cryptocurrency tokens. Not like it's had some big surge in last month. It's down 24%. Okay, and the other one I want to show you here while we're just running through this, okay, is going to be AVAX. It's Avalanche, 18th biggest cryptocurrency, almost a $5 billion market cap, $14 a coin right now. Again, solid trading volume there, and down 27% in the last 30 days. We'll do the rounding up. You're going to hate me again. I'm going to round up again. So we got a $5 billion market cap here. We have a $9 billion market cap here. And then we have basically a $1 billion market cap here. And they are all half the size when it comes to Arbitrum's TVL. But it's not just about TVL. So let's compare some other metrics. So what about volume? Just winning, crushing, doing more volume than Polygon, Optimism, Avalanche, and pretty much BSC combined. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, what about fees? Well, it's missing right here. So we'll dig a little bit deeper, but with that much value, geez, it's already set to win this comparison. We've talked about GMX before. It's a good experience. It's a decentralized derivatives exchange, perpetual exchange. And they don't even kick you out if you are a US citizen, technically. Emphasis on the technically. But it's decentralized, which means that you should be able to go in here and do whatever you want no matter who you are and where you're from. Okay? If you want to check this out, please support the channel and use our link down in the video description below. But the key piece here, okay, is that honestly, it's awesome. That's why it's so successful. This is very much propping up real use. I shouldn't say propping up, or building, real use of this Arbitrum blockchain. It's very valuable. GMX is kind of doing what Uniswap did for a decentralized exchange, just a way to come on here and trade cryptocurrencies. They're kind of fulfilling that function, but with a futures exchange, derivatives trading, leverage trading, But it doesn't stop there. Speaking of Uniswap, they have added support for the Arbitrum blockchain and in volume. I mean, it's got significant TVL there. Uniswap's #1 hater, Sushi Swap. They're there too. Good cross-chain bridge support with Stargate. All of these quality protocols. I mean, even Aave has support. But to rein it back in and kind of get back to my point here, these are like blue chip DeFi crypto protocols. Some of these building on their chain, adding support. Like, Arbitrum's not going anywhere, and they still don't have the token out yet. Like, if we compare market caps and its actual use here, so let's take it at the lowest valuation. Arbitrum is just Optimism, but more used, volume, higher TVL. I find the transaction fees to be cheaper. I find the transactions to process more quickly. Arbitrum, in my opinion, as it stands, is a better and more valuable Optimism, at least with the metrics we're focused on today. So Arbitrum should have a $1 billion valuation with their own token. This is a protocol sitting here about to be a $1 billion protocol. If they deploy a token the right way and reward their users, wow, that token is in for some serious price appreciation. Let's get a little technical and talk more about Arbitrum. And this was a Twitter thread comparing some of these protocols here, which would be Optimism, Polygon, Matic, as well as ZK Sync. You thought it'd be Starkware. No, not today. Arbitrum operates with a single centralized sequencer which receives users' transactions and sends the transaction batches back to mainnet. Instead of whitelisted Arbitrum validators, read the sequencer's transaction batch, start a tongue twist here, and submit state roots, okay, to ETH mainnet in the shape of a fraud proof. And validators can challenge the state root, which is settled on mainnet as long as there's just one honest validator. The correct layer 2 state will be posted on mainnet. This was a previous concern, but if none of the validators submit a state root within 7 days, the whitelist feature is bypassed. This increases security significantly here. Thor, clearly states, and I'll link this down in the video description below. You can learn more about all this stuff. But looking at their roadmap, they deployed Nitro in 2022, which basically made these transactions quick and cheap. Oh yeah. In the future, sequencing will be done by a committee of sequencers rather than one centralized. They will also likely launch a token to increase network security, and also become filthy rich and enrich their users, which is cool. I'm about it. Go ahead, do it. Love crypto. I love quality tokens. I just hope they do it right, do it justice. Per token terminal, because for whatever reason, DeFi Llama is not parsing the data for us here, which is unusual. The fees in the last 30 days for Arbitrum come in at $3.28 million. That's a lot of money, especially for a transaction that is cheap to participate with. But here's what's even crazier, and this really speaks to GMX's success. These GMX fees are crazy, right? Fees last 24 hours, $1.3 million. Holders revenue, 24 hours, $400,000, with a market cap here of basically $500 million in the last 7 days. Protocol generating $5.5 million in fees. 16 million in the last 30 days. Bringing that revenue just in the last week over $1.5 million. Wow. Compare that to freaking Uniswap at 2.96 billion. Maybe fees are too expensive, but they've been crushing it. That's really all I want to run through today. My big takeaway that I really want to share with you all is just my excitement for Arbitrum. The actual use of it has been a very good time. Check out some of our other videos for like the airdrop hunting and just using Arbitrum and so forth. But you know, again, key takeaways here is that like, wow, the token has got to be coming. It's got to be around the corner. And when it does hit, it is going to be crazy. And it's not, I'm not just hunting an airdrop. When that thing hits, I'm slamming buy orders. Like, I'm here to party. Like, let's go. This is a blossoming ecosystem. Really makes you wonder though, why doesn't GMX just launch their own chain? Because Arbitrum's operating without their own token. So you're really just burning up ETH on the Arbitrum blockchain. I don't know, maybe it's in that master plan. Just like I hope your master plan is subscribe. I don't know if I really said two there, kind of got muffled. To subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Hit that thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully.